Here we go. Here we go. Hi, everyone. Looks like we only got a few people in our room here. Hi, everyone. Uh-oh, got feedback. Let me mute this. Hey, DJ, how you doing? Check 1, 2. Russ Brock, Jessica Brussel, KK, Boney, Nickel Foster. Merry Christmas, everyone. Sarah Hacker, good morning. This is just a non-formal live stream. Deborah, good to see you. I didn't mention your Jeff Davis, Sarah Hacker, SYX, Barbara Chase, Hoppy NG, really, Barry Holsing, Strawberry Skies Forever, Darren Moore. Hey Darren, would you like to be a moderator? I always see you on my channel. Madonna B, hey. Ooh, no echo, sounds good. Yeah, welcome to the Nibiru family. We're all a big family in this. We're all in this together. So I would like to kind of talk about some of the stuff I've shown lately. And one of them was that X we found on the windows. You guys remember that? Let's see if I can find. Let me go to my okay. So there's a lady that's leading the way for chemtrails and this right here, stopthecrime.net. And she speaks of I do agree with her that this argon gas is windows. I'm not sure the exact time frame, but I think it was the mid to late 90s when these windows were started coming out. And she was saying that the windows, because the argon space, will heat the glass in a convex manner. And it reflects more of the hot air and is responsible for a lot of these fires. And with that, I agree. However, the no coating of glass is going to form an X pattern on that we've shown in my other videos. I think so I was going to touch on that topic. Because we've seen these X's on old glass from old buildings at various times, and this is a new thing of seeing this X. Yeah, the X. Okay, you guys want to refresh your course what the X is from again? Kind of go back to the Sun Simulator. Let me Alright. So let me pull up one of the videos from that. If that's what we want to do, we could definitely go over the X. Why we're seeing X's. And I actually saw it with my own self as well. Reflected from an old building. Roseville was built before the argon glass upgrade. There we go. Okay. And remember, this X is a new thing, and relatively new. And it's, whatever they've done with the Sun Simulator, they have definitely cranked this Sun Simulator up. So really, to explain this X, I got to get all the way back in the patent where I describe so you can see in the thumbnail we have this X. Okay, no coating of a building is going to do this with this circular pattern. There's a little bit of a delay here. So let's see if I can find the patent here. Okay, and this, if you guys go back and watch my Sun Simulator videos, that's a good way to get a refresher course. But we'll go back over it. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Pretty much in a nutshell, this is almost the exact shape that we're watching. This hyperbolic thing as it spins. This is what's spinning in front of the Sun Simulator. So why don't I watch this animation real quick. This is what they call hyperbolic paraboloid. Hyperbolic paraboloidic shape that is formed by the spinning of the blades of reflective they're like blades, like knives that are spinning. Maybe I can do a better demonstration of this. I got video, instead of playing a video, there's too much of a lag here.
In your chat room.
Hi, Houston. VW Sky, how are you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the X's that we found. I think some of these are in Mattman's house, from older houses from around the world being submitted to me. Gotta find the video on this thing. Sorry, it takes me, when I make a video, this stuff is all set. When I get asked a question, I have to go back and dig this all up all over again. So, please bear with me. Yeah. Alright. Let's go back. I'm just going to suffer with this video. I'm sorry. I can't find the video I want to show you. I'm trying to pull up this patent. Okay, so here's the patent. Patent number, you could look this up on the internet yourself. U.S. patent 323939660. Bao Shinlam. So this particular patent is showing the Sun Simulator in a Sun Simulator test chamber. This half of this patent is what creates the light through hyperbolic dishes, beaming all this light down into this lens, into the hole of the Sun Simulator dish here, some of the light hits this thing that scrambles the mirror back onto this bigger dish, while more of the light goes down into this. This is figure 1. And if we go the description of figure 4, this is describing the very blade itself that's spinning. The blade's hyperboloids of revolution is the key word. So here is the key that unlocks the whole sun simulator. You can see it says hyperboloids, plurality of hyperboloids of revolution. So we could look that up on the internet. Let's see if I could find this on the internet. Okay, so I'll spare you from digging that up on the internet. I already found it, and I'll show you a demonstration that we found on the internet of the spinning hyperboloids of evolution. This is a singular, but it's not a plurality. This is one blade. Imagine it being a blade with multiple ones. So imagine it being 6 of these or 8 of these spinning around and around. The light is being pumped into the side from that sun simulator and spinning off this image. And you could see if this was spin fast enough, that's why we get that X. And we showed you the spin several times. Let's play this little. So as this thing spins, that's basically what still remains reflected back 100%, because some of the light that comes into the side, the light leaks in basically it gets trapped inside, and we get these double beams from outside of here, and that's why we see the sun with these beams. The sun bounces this back. I know it's kind of oversimplified, but I did make a video on my very last one, the Star Trek one. If you guys want to just hit the play button and watch the whole show, we'll get a vote on that. Because I think that was the most compelling one ever. I think we just watched the show. What do you guys think? Want me to just hit the play button and watch the whole demonstration again? It's about 10 minutes long. Okay, so people asking, it's floating up there. It's in space like the space station outside of the electromagnetic pull of the Earth. It's not floating. It's not on a balloon. Just like they built a space station in pieces, they were able to build this one flight at a time. And just so you know, that floating in the air is something that many of the trolls harass me all over. How is it floating in the air? When you imply the air, it's implying it's not in space. We have satellites. So they've been building it since 1983. From the Strategic Defense Initiative. It's been a big project from NASA. They've been working on it. It's been putting this thing up in pieces. It's not hard to do. They got the space station up there. Yeah, there's some fakery from NASA, but there really is a space station. Who knows? Maybe they've been, since Planet X, that they've abandoned ship down there, and now they're faking videos just going forward because they don't want to be hit when this whole thing comes crashing down. So we got to be careful not to use the word gravity, but it has been embedded so deeply in our brains to explain gravity, according to Einstein, is an intrinsic property that if we take two It's its own intrinsic power. It has its own force that draws other objects close to itself, but we have an electric universe. And I don't want to get off on the whole gravity thing. And I think many are aware of that idea. So if I accidentally use the word gravity, please forgive me. I'm trying to re-educate myself to the electric universe model. Okay, so what do you guys say? Do you want to move forward, or do you want to talk about sun simulators? You want me to play the sun simulator video, which is probably the most video that I made, breaking it down in all the detail. But there's many here. It's just going to be old news to you, and that's why I think we should vote on this. One person in the audience wants to hear it, and everyone wants to suffer. Hey, good morning, Boost. How you doing? So apparently they seem to be having sun simulator issues lately. Really, really weird things that we're seeing in the sky. And I believe they may have, that spinning thing may have fallen to the earth a few times. So trying to find that video. It orbits around the world in a heliosynchronous orbit, which is a path that's always in front of the sun. Kind of like the space station does, but the space station flies faster around the sun. It's got to be in a... We do have an orbit. And if you haven't noticed... You know, I have a feeling that one or two people in the whole audience is going to distract us on this whole question. If you guys get back and watch my other videos... I think all the countries are in on the NASA star. We know that China has built one. Under the excuse of cold fusion, Germany's built one. Because they anticipate the absence of light from our sun. The sun does not produce the light that it used to. It still produces the infrared heat, while the sun simulator is supplementing the light only. Heck, let's watch the commercial. They're rubbing it in our faces, people. Here. Let's play it. Why would they make a video like this? This one's for the trolls. Why would a power company make a video like this, people? This is called predictive programming.
It's over there. I think it's over there. Yeah.
In case you missed it, AO made this commercial. A flickering sun.
Ready and go!
3 days of darkness. The world begins to panic. Let's stop right there. 174 quadrillion watts. They're swapping out the sun.
With next day delivery on thousands of electricals, you can be sure of a better
Okay, we
tomorrow.
had an EMP attack and the world's life has gone back to normal. Nothing to see here, folks. Yeah. So, go visit that. I'll leave a link to that in the chat room. It's pretty good. Yeah, delivery tomorrow, AO.com. Hey, Michelle Ferrara. How are you doing? So if they could put a space station up there, they can put a light bulb up there. Let's watch the drone footage of the purple skies we saw yesterday. Hey, how you doing? Or I saw. I think some other people saw it in Stockton too. I just want to go through the comment section. I love reading the comments that collaborate with what I'm saying. That's why I list Stockton's about 50 miles south of me. Okay. Let's watch the drone footage. I had to blur out some buildings for my personal privacy. Not because I was worried about somebody looking at. And I was showing you like DJI shot 173. You could see it. We had purple skies. Let me give you a little backstory on this in case you missed it. Oh yeah, we could talk about projection stuff too. Remember, go back to that. Okay, so because we have artificial light, I will just stay focused on this topic here. Let's just get into the purple skies. This was just yesterday. Let's start with the recent news. Okay, so the backstory is I was coming home from dinner, and half the sky up from the horizon flashed basically a red color. And so I fired up my drone, and before you can get this in the air and got it outside, the red sky was gone, and basically what remained was on the ground. So let's go. This is about 250, 300 feet in the air. I wish to have taken it higher. I looked for it again yesterday. It was not like this. It was just another rainy day. Okay, definitely going to talk about holograms. Why a moon simulator? Why has everything been weaponized? Weaponized moon simulator. In fact, the moon was out. I had footage from that as well. Why not weaponize it? You got all that power up there to easily weaponize. You're harnessing all that power to create light. You can create laser power. Now think, if you've got something that's eclipsing our sun, how would you hide it? Right? You need to keep something shining like the sun while the real sun's being eclipsed. And that's where we get the dark sun halos. And also, if you've got something lighting up our moon, for example, let's say it's supposed to be a full moon, but the sun is being partially eclipsed, so now we don't have a full moon. So we put up a moon simulator to simulate a full moon. Or if we've got a new moon and there's light shining on the moon that shouldn't be there, now we got to make it look like a partial moon. Or there's even something eclipsing the view of Venus or other planets. So we have to project those also. The only reason we have this is for the continue the fakery that we're seeing. So it's kind of like being in a Truman Show. Meanwhile, we've got this huge system coming at us, and we're being fed on video screens known as the lens array to keep showing what basically keep things looking normal. However, the charade is almost up. And You could actually see, like, when I had the drone in there, it looked like there was a fire. I mean, didn't it look like there was like a forest fire in the background? And what it also looks weird is, I think what we're looking at here is this was very narrow here and got brighter and whiter as it went this way and kind of faded out. See if I can, whoops. Oh, I was going to go back over. No, that is so crazy. Look at that. Right? That is on the ground. I would have never known if I didn't have a drone to see that this is still reflecting on the ground. I hope to catch it again. I'm going to always have my drone with me now. If I see something, I'm going to launch that thing straight up. It happened too fast. I almost missed it. Now, why would the sky flash red in Sacramento? And for only, I swear, it was like 5 minutes. Yeah. Here's what I think what is the culprit behind the purple and red. And somebody made a cool comment. But we do know we have the red and blue Kachina. Right? What colors do you get when you mix red and blue? Purple. Huh. Imagine that. So, is that what we get when we get red when the red Kachina shines? And what I've been saying for like a year now is that the red and blue Kachina orbit around each other. They just spin around each other while they both orbit together around the Nemesis star. So I think when they... It's almost like... Isn't that funny? Like red and blue cop car, right? It's like, yeah. Alright. So this is a famous website I like to go to. The link... October 31st. Two specific dates here that stand out like a sore thumb in the history archives of the European camera. This particular camera is off a different network. Some of the frames were deleted at exactly 650. I really believe this is one of the best shots I've seen of the red Kachina. Hey, Bobby Wood, how you doing? Sorry, it's hard to look at the chat room and show you this at the same time. My eyes can be focused on what I want to show you. But, oh, hey, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Okay, so this was taken at 750. Okay? That's something like... Right? Look what it comes up on this. Oh. Okay. Watch this. Here it comes. It pops its head through very quickly at 650. This. And wherever you've seen this before, I wanted to stay on topic with this red object that we keep seeing. This is what we're going to be looking out for. I think I would be willing to bet that right up below this would have been deep red, blues, purple skies. Because we go all across Europe and we look at the same time frame and look what the skies turned purple. And we look at the thumbnails. See how it was 550, 650, suddenly got purple. And at 640 got real purple. Camera after camera, we could pick these out. Here's purple skies at the same time. Anyways, it was all across Europe. Yeah, I could pick an arbitrary one. Another date that happened was November 9th, almost at the same time. So something's happening right after sunset. November 9th. Sorry, there's a little delay here. Oh, approximately about 7 o'clock. And we pull up the... And here we get 6:50, 7 o'clock, the purple skies again. It looks like it started about 5:50. It began at 5:50 here. Whoops. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Now, let's jump to where we've seen this before. MB3. Now we're seeing other bizarre stuff. Let's just go a review in history. MB3 caught it. We saw it on... here we go. This was posted. I base this on the Dave Dobbs model also. That the timing of this event was right on time. Hey, Last Minute Earth, how you doing? So, I follow Dave Dobbs a lot. He's got some valuable information. It's worth watching. Okay, so this was caught. This was on MB3. And look how it looked. You can almost see there's the pair of lenses on both sides of this thing hiding it. Let me pause that. Hold it. We go back. Right about... There's a shot in here where you can see this thing hiding. Okay, we pause. You get your attention to... Do you see the two circular lenses here and here? I think it will look more like a tail. But what we're looking through a set of lenses again. A lens on the left and the lens on the right. Now a week later, this appeared. And then Seven Spalding caught this from Ohio. Hey, Seven. If you're listening, no hard feelings, man. I know you blocked me, but it's all good, man. I didn't block you. Okay, so look at this, right? Pretty precious, man, right? So Seven Spalding caught this, suddenly appeared, starting to poke through, but didn't poke all the way through. And now, look what we got. And now this appears. This was on Facebook.
Had it set and off to the left, just like in the last two videos. The sun was on the left. I suspect this was probably south somewhere.
So I'm glad you hear the volume.
If I ever find out where this was taken.
So the sun had set on the right, and now this thing has showed up. And he's like, "What the F is that?
So,
what the F is that?" That was on
onto the
Facebook.
timeline
Okay,
of the day
that
of
was in
Dom's
Los
model.
Angeles.
I'm going to show you something from Solar System Scope that 200 days out puts us in an interesting time frame. That
The people have
puts
been
us
asking me
at
the time
September
frame.
17th.
I really don't
And you
know
can
any
see
exact
the
dates,
alignment
people.
between the Earth
All I can
and the
do is kind of
Sun.
give hints of other thing.
And we are in the constellation of Neptune. I find that very
I mean,
interesting.
Hollywood does give us clues.
That
Hey, happy
let me
holidays,
show
Kid
you what I
Thompson.
believe the orbital path of the Planet X system, whether it's a 360 year
Sorry, I can't
or
always look at
36
your.
year
Hey,
orbit,
Leroy.
depending on where facts. So here we got Google Sky View. We could see this planet.
Oh yeah. So here, in case anybody pulled this up, this was not on Google Earth. This is actually Google Sky. Okay, that's an exact match in the Orion constellations where they saw this. Okay, so I know some of you have posted some really cool footage I would like to catch. It was pretty amazing stuff out there. Definitely would like to not forget about those. With some awesome catches out there. So I'll see if I can take a break and catch some of that. I just remember who it was. I get hammered with mails and comments, and I'm trying to show Natasha's whose video you were talking about. I wonder if anybody can put the link in the description box, or I have to dig around for it. Yeah, I think that's the one. It was pretty cool. It was really cool. It was good, man. I saw it. I would like to pull this up to remember where the link was. Let me go back through the comments here. Let's see. You guys know the name of the person we're talking about? Maybe I could look it up on YouTube. Terrell Blackstar. Yeah, I watch his channel from time to time. He's really focused on the Nemesis star, and it's pretty good information how it showing the position of the Nemesis star, which. Glowing clouds. I think I might have it right here. Yep, this is it. I hope this is what you guys are looking for. Cool, man. Wow. Yeah. That. Cola Girl. That's what the family's all about. Well, hope I don't get a copyright strike. If I do, I'll have to take the chopping night of these videos out. There you go. That's it. It's the same thing I've been showing all along. You know what? I'm going to have to edit the music on this just in case I get... Sometimes... Just so you know, anybody's listening, I run commercials because I need the money. I'm not getting into money right now, but... But if you put soundtracks on yours, you may get away with it because you're not having commercials. But if I share it and you had sound and I have commercials, then I will get the copyright strike because of your sound. So I'm going to have to mute it to get... Okay, buddy, JFT, go to his YouTube channel. Okay, let's watch this one first and we'll keep that in mind. All right, Jimmy. We will. Jimmy JFT from Tucson. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, everybody knows me. You know, I did this commercial free, didn't ask for anything. You know, I had a full-time job. I worked 60, 70, 60-hour weeks. That was crazy. And the time I spent in a hotel somewhere, I would pop off some of these videos. And I've applied for many jobs and been turned down mysteriously. It's kind of weird. I'm actually doing like little side jobs. Hey, Jeff Leroy. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Same. Thank you very much. And, yeah, we're all family here. Thank you. All right. That's really, really impressive footage. There you go. Look how long this thing is. It's the same long shape. I think that's exactly what this thing's going to look like. You're going to see a dark red planet with a long red tail that goes all the way across. And look how wide this thing and long it's getting. Okay, we're going to go to Jeff's channel. Jeff Leroy. So was Jeff Leroy or was it... There's two Jeffs in here. Yeah. Oh, JFT. Oh, okay. I'm gonna... Well, we got a lot of JFTs from Tucson. That must be it. So I'll put this up. Tucon. Oh, there we go. This must be you. Wow. Right on. Yeah, that's the sun simulator looking right through. Or have I seen that before? Is anybody surprised to see crazy stuff like this? I think these dark things are basically what's holding the lens in front of that light. In front of the lens, and we get these dark beams. This is... I'll kind of show you if you... There's a lens in front of that spinning disc. And this, I think those are the supporting beams. There's 4 of them. Yeah. And the clouds are kind of, you know, they just can't hide this thing. The whole thing's just falling apart. You know, I say a sun simulator fail in my videos. It's not like the sun simulator is actually failing. It's failing to hide what it was designed to do. That's what I mean, fail. When it really fails, that means when the sun gets eclipsed, we really will go into darkness. We're not going to have a fake sun to keep it light in the sky. Here, let me pause this and I'll show you a side-by-side video footage of the same thing. It's... Okay, let me get... Right, look at the angle here. It's this part of the structure in front of it. And we pull up the... Okay, it was under today's video. I got to be careful because I did get a copyright strike from... This might be in this one. Here we go. Actually, I don't have a video. I've got snapshots unless I get a copyright strike. So, you guys see the familiarity here? The same old pattern. See where it's connected to the sun simulator below the horizon here? Here, look. See that? See where it's connected? The simulator would be down here below the horizon, and there you go. So we put that right up against what we just saw. It's the same old pattern, same angle. Oh, it's funny when you get these clowns busted. Look at that. Okay. Okay, now check this out. This is going to be cool. Okay, so remember these dark points, right? So the light's coming out here, but we have the structured beams that are in front, allowing this light coming off of both sides, which I think is also the reason why we get those funny halos as well, right? You know, you get those aha moments, right? I think this is pretty cool. Okay, so let me pull up. Oh, hey, check this out. I just wanted to stay on course with what we were also seeing in the sky. This is the Texas sky. All right, I just wanted to show you that. Check out some simulator lens, 100% pencil with a pencil. Let me know. Okay, Dead Poles. Is this on your channel? Yes, it's the I Met Jesus moment. Amen to that. Will shine a light. In the last days, all knowledge will increase. These trolls and everybody, they just hate it when we stumble on the truth like this. Yeah. Oh, where was it at? Okay, I wanted to get back to the cloaking devices. You guys... Hey, Hung Jury 3, hey. Oh, alright. You know what? I should have had some more coffee this morning. You know what? I am so sorry. I lost my train of thought. The halos. Oh, I know. I was going to show you the halos. That's what I was going to show you. You go back to... I'm trying to have the stuff organized so that we could see the... Oh, here we go. Hey, thank you for that cup of coffee. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Now, sometimes when we see these, we get these lovely little sundogs. And I think that is right exactly how we're seeing this thing happen. Oh, okay. All right, the coffee's kicking in. Okay, let's get serious. I had some time-lapse footage of the beaches. Let's see, where did I pull this up at? Huh. I guess I could just play the video. Today's YouTube video. Alright, hang in there, people. I'm sorry. Hey, well, I got you on this picture here. I just... No, never mind. I'm going to digress again. That is... You know, I'm only human, man, but that is my weakness. I can easily get sidetracked. Okay, I'm a little stressed. I can't find it. Let's just show the footage that you guys wanted to see. You know, Tucson. All right, where we wanted to show. Who wanted their video shown next? Yes. Quick touch on the sun halos. They are definitely lasting longer, and I think we like 2 of them in a day. It might be for one for the red Kachina and one for the blue Kachina as they parade in front of the sun. They're lasting longer as well. Okay, Deadpools. Let's see, we go to your channel. You said you had something you want to show us. Let's do it. Deadpools. Oh, it's all caps, too. You got... I don't know. Too many Deadpool. All right. Let me just click on your name and pull it up that way. Unless yeah. Too many Deadpools out there. Poll. Go back. I'm going to get into the chat room and I'll just click on your name and we'll find you there. Where's the chat room? Still loading. Give it time to load up the chat room here. Hopefully, there we go. There we go. Tanis Olson, thank you for showing up. Being a great moderator. We're going to go to... You can use what you want on my channel if you want. Go see if there's some have from Rainbow Sunsets. Okay. You guys see how I did that? You just right click on their name and you can find each other, sub each other's channels, join the family. Simulator proof with a pencil. I'll thumb you up already. How's that? Wow. Let's see the reflection on the back of the pencil. Yeah, we can see the light kind of coming off. It's pretty faint, though. Our Skies Today. Hey, thank you for joining Our Skies Today. Check it out after the stream. Maybe 2 planets right on. I think we all know what to look for. I showed you that big red thing goes all the way across the sky. It could be red, blue, or purple. Yeah. We kind of explained, in case you're late to the party, the moon simulator was there to make the sun keep the normal moon looking normal. So they got a moon simulator because our sunlight is not... And if it's a new moon and we got light from Nemesis shining on it, they want to make it look like a new moon. Or if it's a full moon and it's being eclipsed, it's not getting light from our sun, they got to turn on the moon simulator. And some even catching the moon getting turned on, like they don't even gradually. It's kind of cool. Yeah, we're also in a very strong tilt, arithmetic wobbling of the planet. It's not really a pole shift. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it's a nice experiment, man. As someone who's awake and didn't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Dead Poles. Yeah, note to the microchip. Kind of want to talk on that topic for a second because it's pretty important. What do we talk about? The microchip, right? You had something that's really important. A lot of things are happening today. Now, some of you know that I'm unemployed, and I was actually looking for some work. I went to the bank teller, the Bank of America, and I bank at this one, and now, for this teller, it's the final piece of technology that needs to be placed for this microchip. It's this touchless card. This was installed, easily installed. Now, I had a company, the job offer was actually a joke. They wanted me to travel for a flat rate of $127. And regardless of how long it took to install it, the computer hardware, including these things, 4 hours on my own time with my own vehicle. And the typical time is between 10 and 12 hours. And after driving I would have done it almost at a loss. The reason why I brought this up was they have a deadline to push these out. And guess what the deadline was? February of 2019. Big, hot hurry. I was going to meet up with a group of people, got some hardware, we'll show up and start pushing these out on every ATM machine. Sorry, I don't sound a little loud. I'm a little excited. I just thought that's a little fishy that, you know, why could be more casual about this? That this suddenly appeared, and they do it. They show up at the bank just after the bank closes, and they rush out and they swap out this whole panel and show this thing in here. Now that's all that they need to put this technology. Okay. So it seems like we're headed towards a certain something. I mean, the president has canceled the Christmas party. And they want to use the... Why would they do that? Anybody who looking at the elite, we know that Donald Trump is one of the elite. They're going to be hiding in these bunkers. If you start looking at some of the biggest rock stars suddenly canceling theirs, Tom Cruise selling everything he has, you know, kind of very suspicious. Okay, so I'm going to go to, where's that channel? Stephen Foster. That's funny, new word for retard. Yeah, you know what? It's full-blown stupid is what they are. Okay. I was going to go to nice background pic. All right. Where is that one we wanted to look at? Whoop, yeah. Oh, where we at here? Okay, whoever was, I lost track. This chat is moving so fast. Could you show me where we wanted to look at that footage? You got something that's pretty impressive you want to show us? Now's the time to get it out there. So I'm in the chat room now. I think it was Stephen Foster, maybe. We can go to Planet X Hunter too. Nope, he doesn't have nothing. Sorry. Nope. Again, thank you, family. We all help each other, give each other. Can't always respond to every comment or whatever, so you guys always step in. I always really appreciate that. Whoa. New moon phases, huh? Yeah. New moon phases. Yeah, just like they make up new cloud patterns too, right? Well, I'm going to make some stuff up too. It's called Popcorn TR3B Cloudus. I'm surprised. Leroy. Was it Leroy? I'm sorry. Stack. Hey, Stack. Did see you in there. All right. So again, a response. Let's look at some of my subscribers that I follow. Prepping for Planet X. Oh. Oh, what was the guy's name? It was Planet X Hunter, I believe. He's got some good stuff, so let's just watch some of his stuff. If you guys don't follow Planet X Hunter, it's always good to follow. I still driving home for Christmas. I know he's not trying to deceive the rest of the world looking. Well, I'm not sure what you meant by how's the rest of the world looking as far as what? Politically, the skies, huh. You know, sometimes you really have to have a lot of patience to watch people's videos. And unfortunately, in today's highly, incredibly impatient world, you try and say something that takes 20 minutes to explain to somebody who's willing to listen for 2 minutes, it's not going to learn anything. Let's see if we can place this one. He says a lens shows up. So Strawberry Skies, is this you say this is where a lens shows up here? Do you know where it shows? You know, if you guys got videos like this, and somewhere in the video, you've got something impressive, I wish you'd put the time frame where it happens, because not everybody wants to watch the whole 50-minute video to see where it is. Because many people are very skeptical of what anything watching. Okay, Strawberry Skies is going to get the timestamp for this. You know, you can have the most awesome footage, but if you don't put it in there, it's just going to get missed by the whole world. So you just got to go right to it. And just say, hey, at the bottom, make a little notes of where it is. You expect someone to see something. Hey, Guitar Man, how you doing? You want to be a moderator? Of course you do. Because Guitar Man has been with me for years and years, man. Thank you for being here. No, if you don't, I can remove you as moderator. Hey, Scott Brown, how you doing? So someone's going to pull up. Let me know if someone sees the time frame here. Oh, wow. So we get some interesting filters on here. These polarized filters. And interesting thing about polarizing lenses, there's two types of polarizing lenses. Ones are circular polarized, and the ones where like they're straight. And the straight ones, they could be vertically polarized or horizontally polarized. Polarized is like the way the light comes through like shutters in a window. But if they're circular, it kind of looks like a record groove, the way the light comes through like a record groove. The reason why I bring this up is if you have a non-circular polarized lens, then the way you rotate the camera could actually change the way you could look at something in the sky. If you take a horizontal polarizing lens in front of a vertical polarizing lens, it will act as a complete mirror and block all light. And I think that's exactly how part of the lens array works. Oh, 133. Okay, hold on. Let me get there. Right there. Sometimes you have to slow it down, too. Yeah. Did I miss it? He's pointing it, I think. Is that him pointing it with his finger, I think? Let's go back. Okay, here we go. Yeah, these lenses are something else. We can go back over some of the coolest lens videos that we've captured. Let's see what went. Wow. Whoa. Oh, okay. I think I see it. Looks like right here. You know what? I want to share something with you guys. It was a time lapse I took. I'm not a real big fan of like UFOs and all that, but only when it comes to like Planet X related stuff. But I think the UFO is a huge deception. Of course, they have these TR3Bs have holographic projectors on it that they're projecting planes and fake chemtrails or chemtrail planes. And the skies are filled with these triangle things. Absolutely filled. And I want to show you what here we go. Check this out. This is going to be pretty cool. So watch this. So this is a time lapse. No, not time lapse. This is actually streaming video So this is real time, okay? So everything happening real slow. Streaming video. Now watch this. I'm going to scroll this forward and you're going to see something. And if you look for it, you'll start to have an eye for it. What appeared to be I just remember the exact spot where I saw this. Okay, I think it was right about here. Hope you're going to see this. Okay, I'm going to pause this. I believe this is it. Okay, see my cursor right here. See this? See how dark? What's really fishy, and Claudia Albers had brought this up too, but if we have a thin cloud and yet it's still dark, that doesn't make any sense unless something's actually cloaked. So it's cloaking itself in steam. This one here was not as compelling as the other one that I caught. Let's watch this one. This is going to be really cool. So I just wanted to touch on it. You guys should catch this stuff and really have an eye for it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's so perceptive. It's so slow, but it's like you can tell it's like impossible physics. So. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, watch this. See this cloud right here, or what appears to be a cloud. I wanted to show how dark it is and how thin it is. Dark, thin clouds. It's impossible. Light should be shining through this. Actually, there's a couple of them. I'll just stick with one that just really sticks out. Okay, so see this cursor right here? I hope you're watching this on a PC because you might not see it. Now watch this. Right here, you see the dark cloud just shooting out right from a cloud at the same elevation? You see that, right? Now, I can't go back and forth and show you at the same time. You see this. So you got to track with me. I can't point this and scroll back and forth with my cursor at the same time. But unless you scrolled back and forth, you really would have missed it. Are you guys follow this? You can see this straight edge, dark shadowy thing. We go back in time a little bit. And look how it shot out from inside this cloud. How is that even possible? You would think that the clouds at the same exact elevation would be traveling at the same speed. But this dark, thin cloud shoots out and does a slight curve and tucks up back into the system. And then another one here comes out, just like the previous one. Look. I'm only doing something like this on a live stream. Look how it's cloaking itself in its own cloud. I'm telling you, there's an army of these things out there. Yeah, we should get a meteorologist on here so he can try and debunk me. That's a great idea. Because they'll sit there and say, that's perfectly normal, all natural, chemtrail clouds, which is the biggest shiltard comment I've heard in my life. And in case you haven't noticed, anybody pay attention to the meteorologists are only being told what they're said. And they go off the Doppler radar, and they'll say it's going to be sunny out. And you could look at all your apps and several apps. And I personally have experienced as sunny, not even partly cloudy, sunny. And the clouds look like this. So where is your meteorologist when that comes? Yeah, they're going to give us ice crystals and swamp gaseous clouds and all that fun stuff. Like I said, they just start making up more clouds. I mean, what would we have, like, maybe... Oh, what are we going to do next? I think this was some really cool footage you had here, though. Let's play this one again. I mean, what are the odds? You know, that the angle of these two shadows is what we see are reoccurring from around the world. And someone wants to say that's, you know, mountains or shadows or swamp gaseous clouds or whatever nonsense they want to feed us. They give it a name, they normalize it. It's bounced lice. Yeah, it's... I know, they really think we're that stupid. They really do. They think we're freaking complete idiots. And they're like, we suck this stuff up. Oh, okay, I guess it is normal. I guess the 911 buildings all fell by themselves, too. Huh. What would you guys like to see next? Yeah, let's get some scientists on here and they could debunk me as well. Let's just argue with the lame, strange science. Okay, we've been lied to. We've been lied to all kinds of stuff. How come they never talked about the Fibonacci numbers or toroidal fields or scalar fields at any degree of physics? Or the golden triangle. I'll tell you why. Because it proves the existence of God. Mathematically, you could see mathematical. That shows they're covering up truth right there. Ground level circle rainbows. Yeah, I got thoughts on that one. Let me address a question here. Small circles. It's my pleasure to answer this question. Okay, so let me get to... remember, if anybody's been my video long enough, the spiraling beams of light, you guys familiar with that? I talk about that from time to time. Let's pull up the sun simulator. Hold on, give me a minute to pull this up, because what it is that spiraling beam of light, narrow beam of light, when it hits directly above, and there's anything to refract it like a rainbow, that's when it gives us this small rainbow. Well, I can't find stuff. Oh, I remember what it was. It was under my lens array proof. There we go. Nobody's missed this before. Here we're actually seeing it from a camera that has been offline since July, which shows me we are getting very close. Whatever's hiding us, they're not even showing. This whole camera network is offline now. You see these? Just like we saw. We're looking right down the bottom side of that, the flat side of the hyperbolic shape thing spinning in front of the sun simulator. Look at the texture of that. Those are textured blades that are rotating in front in that holographic shape. And when that lands right on top of something to refract, that would give us the small mini rainbows as well. And I think I'm willing to bank that that's whatever this shines on is going to give us that X. Okay. What's If anybody's ever wanted to see the original footage, you could just type in GFP is right. Trolls hate this. They've got their debunk video on here too. Solid proof, yes, absolutely solid proof. You guys subscribe to this guy, and you know what's funny? They said that the spiral beams of light was smoke, but this guy's not a smoker. And we've got Buffalo Skies has got this as well. They're trying to say it's spider web or her hairs. Man, these guys are grasping at straws. No window is going to create this hyperbolic shape that we're seeing. If anybody actually smokes, go ahead. Smoke a cigarette, or just hold a smoking cigarette, capture footage, and see if you can create what was shown. You see how fast that flew in front of them? Those are the spiraling beams of light. That's not smoke. Smoke, do you see what direction it was headed? In fact, this is not time lapse, this is a streaming shot. Look at that. He actually thought he was being attacked by a ghost. And if one beam hits the mirror, you're going to get this. And the other window is not being hit by a beam, you're going to get a square window. Now, this is a seasonal thing. It's not going to get... I'm willing to bank that a month or two from now, this will be back to square mirrors. Now I'm going to go to... Do you see these beams I was talking about? That's the beam of light. I bet you that's hitting the window right behind him, right there. Now look at what happens next. Oh, it's the camera, it's the camera, it's always the camera. Okay, you need to get over your cognitive dissonance and get a... Okay, I'm going to slow this down to 1/4 speed. I can... Look at the beam of light. It's hitting the window right behind him. It's in front of this thing. And watch what happens when he walks in front of this spiraling beams of light. Look at that. I had to slow that down. Oh, did you see that? Look at that. All right. Oh, I'll try and pause it right where it happened, right about 50. What smoke does that? I'm trying to pause right on the second that happens. Yeah, it was right about 50 seconds. It's happening everywhere. It's going to happen in your own neighborhood. Oh, and those of you that are watching, please, if you see this, go stand in front of it, in front of you. Go put your front and point the... I would like to see it on video, and I'd like to see it pointing back at the source like I did in my video. I'll show you how I did on my video. This is how I discovered it. Yeah, fallen angel tech. Now who are they, right? Well, we know they're the Nephilim. Right. We know that the Nazis were in cahoots with the fallen angel technology. That's why they beat us on the jets and everything else. Time travel. Here we go. Let's see where we at. Here's an orb or something. Can I post? Whoopsies. Okay. I'm going to skip where I saw it because I was just giving a reference to where I saw. Now I'm seeing this myself. There we go. You guys see the square, like diamond shape, in front of the window. It was so bright that I didn't notice it was there until I had went back and saw the picture. Like, wow, that was really cool. So that particular window was reflecting this image on the ground. Gas station cameras. Yeah, the Book of Enoch. Love that book. Let's see. Christopher, no source in my pick I sent. So I'm reading the comments on my... Now, I try to capture the spiraling beams of light, and I actually was using slow motion to slow down to try and catch this. And I zoom back, and there's... Those are old buildings before argon gas was being used. This is old Sacramento, or old Roseville. So there you have it. And I kept it there to hope to get some spiraling beams, but I was not in the direct enough path to get that. Yeah, and here we could see it warming the side of this window as it traveled up a little later in the footage. Okay, Strawberry Skies, I'm going to be checking out your video. Here we go. That's why it's good to have some moderators in there. Let's see, I'll close this out. Stack, how you doing again? Where are we at? Where are we? Hey, Strawberry Skies, can you post the link in there again of that video? I guess it was a different channel. Yes, sir. I can't find it. The chat room's going way too fast. All right. Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, there it goes. Wow, see how fast this is. Strawberry Skies. Okay. Yeah, I have to get some drone footage of that. I wish I was in the area. I saw some... not every red thing in the sky is always going to be something of concern. I woke up this morning and the eastern sky was big red glow kind of a thing. And so I took my drone about 900 feet above the fog. And it was something coming from the ground. Huh, Daryl. Alright. Hopefully, Daryl. We'll try and go to your... It's hard to read these when their chat room comes flying by sometimes. Daryl, we'll try and look at you next. And when I live stream, it takes up so much bandwidth. I'm trying to see. What do we set at the 1 minute, 30-second mark? Oh, comment 46p. Wouldn't it be something if the comment 46p was masquerading as Planet X itself? Huh. Now that's different. Aha, that's the lens. Yep. Nice shot of the lens array. Look at them try and chemtrail that thing too. Wow. That reminds me of my Morphing Sun video. If you ever watched the Morphing Sun from Tales from a Blue-Eyed Indian who caught the sun setting strictly in front of the sun. And it just... I mean, look at all the cloud manipulation to keep us from seeing something in the sky. You know something's up, man. So I think that was the best part. And please, good job. Hold your phone sideways for the best footage. We won't get that vertical thing. You'll get a better shot if you hold your phone sideways. And tell us where in the video it is you want to look at, especially if it's a long video. You know, the best way to share footage with me is to upload it to your own YouTube channel. It's so much easier than trying to, especially if it's long. What a great catch, man. That's really cool. Look at that. Well, you know what? Let's slow that one down. That was pretty cool. I remember I first stumbled upon this in 2016. Look. That was really good. Especially if you slow it down. See, this is how you could really enhance your videos. Play it in full speed and slow it down, back and forth. And watch how this thing just kind of look like it melts. This is typical. Okay, so I slowed down 1/4 speed. Let's watch this in slow motion. Yeah. Wow. I almost want to slow it down more than that. That was crazy. Maybe we gotta revert. Watch this again. Great footage, by the way. Whoa. And look at this. Look what they're hiding here. This is what they're trying to cloak, and it's actually going... Looks like we're almost seeing the heat from this thing. The thing, the nature of infrared light, it's a longer wave, and it doesn't reflect as sharp as an angle as like the color blue. So it almost goes like straight through these images. The color red is the hardest to refract. That was good. Definitely want to put a note in there. The best shot is there, right there at minute 30 seconds or whatever. Let's see. There you go. Good job. Excellent catch. You know what? I'm getting to the point I think it would to actually see that in slow motion because you get more frames per second. Sometimes time lapse is better because everything's just happening really slow. But if you're catching clouds, you're going to miss the high-speed drone ships. Thank you, John Thompson. Oh, where are we at next? So, we've got so much deception in the skies. Oh, Donnie from Daytona. Let's check him out. Haha. Donnie of Daytona. check him out. I didn't say kick him out. Whoops. Oh, awesome. Just reinforces what I've been saying all along about that hyperbolic shape that's appearing on people's windows. Okay. Donnie, go sub this guy. He's on top of things, man. We're on the same page. We've teamed up, man. Welcome to the family. Almost reminds me of that Freemason symbol. I'm going to bet that that portion of this... Hey, Donnie, if you're paying attention to this, you might be missing the spiraling beams of light. If you stand in front of it, you can catch this like that other video from the guy from the UK. Please take that extra step and go do that. You might be getting something even more phenomenal. Wow. That is some great footage, though. That's very... That goes hand in hand with Star Miller. It sent me like almost a year and a half ago from Buffalo. Let me speed this up to normal. We're still at... Kind of reminds of that Freemason symbol too, doesn't it? Yeah. Very complex design. Again, I think what's happening is these points here are where, as this thing spins, these are actually straight beams, but this is where they intersect each other as they spin. He's from Daytona too. A different area of the sky. So his latitude is probably like 10, 15 degrees different than mine. Yeah, the Star of David. Imagine that. Let's see. There you go. There's... Right on, man. You see how they put the X in front of the sky to try and block that from hitting the ground? You guys see that? That's really sharp, man. So yeah, and you guys see the square, the almost diamond shape, just like I showed you from the Roseville shot. There you go. Donnie, that was awesome. Go subscribe his channel. You know, someone who's awake and has an eye for this stuff, the more people, the more eyes out there, the more we could see this thing. These lenses are very thin lens. So that was pretty cool. What else we got? Wow, 19 haters stopped by. See the troll armies? You know what they're trying to do? Please, everybody thumb this up because it messes with the metric. If you get enough thumbs down, it's going to get a low ranking and then nobody gets to see it. You know, you're not feeding my ego. It's about ranking. Because if it gets a hard thumbs down, it's going to be put lower in the ranking and less views. It's that simple. But there are more of us than there are of them. It's just a mouse click away. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and that little bell. And don't be surprised, visit me weekly. Because they have literally unsubbing you. And you know you're on the right path if you're being unsubbed from a channel. They do it to MB3. They do it to me. They do it to Donnie from Daytona. And many others. You know. Plus, it really helps your support, man. I put so much energy and effort into what I do to get the truth out there. And it really appreciate your comments. Oh, by the way, if you leave comments, just say hi or even thanks. Just a comment will affect the ranking as well, because they're going to look at the comments and read. It's part of the algorithm they use to rank these things one video above another. Yeah. You know, I know these troll armies. We're not going to feed any trolls today, okay? I mean, we're not going to talk about negative stuff because it's kind of funny. But they're here to distract us from right. Anyways, they're here to distract us from the truth. And they patrol it, like just like police officers. They're getting paid about $20 an hour from Google to look at this and spy on. Some of them are just bots. They're not even real people. That's their full-time job, to go on here and try and thumb everybody down. All right, Doreen, we're going to check out your channel next. You know that little phrase like, hey, squirrel. Hey, look at this. Look at that. Well, look over here. Hey, look, there's a squirrel. Don't look at the truth. Look at the squirrel running down the road. That's kind of what they do. That's pretty much a troll in a nutshell. They're that squirrel guy. And then they could say like, oh, this has been debunked. I'm like, really? Where's the debunk? And what kind of proof do you have? So I'm going back to the chat room now. So I'm going to try and pull up Doreen's channel. Doreen Conan. I love it. This has been debunked. Okay, so your last video, Daryl. Excuse me. Sorry I mispronounced your name there. Last video. And I also think these lenses that are in space are a large part of the... Oh, look at that. Is the Project Bluebeam to explain and hide the Planet X system and then fake a large alien invasion at the last minute. So it looks like we're looking at a halo. I don't know if this is part of the giant intro here. Oh, wow. You know, I've entertained the idea that they're using cloud shaping technology or a hologram. Wow. Looks like he's holding a sword, right? I saw one like this with a lens array that basically showed the face of an alien. I hope I can find it. So let me replay that one again. And a striped planet. Okay, people, I got to take a break. I'll be back in like 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Looks like the whole video's over now. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everyone. Don't be afraid to say Merry Christmas, man. Or whatever your belief is. Happy Hanukkah, whatever. So I'm just going to throw this thought out there that these streams really don't get many views. And it's I mean, like the last one, like 3,000 views or something. But I make a video. Nobody likes to share a stream. Nobody watches a stream a second time. So I'm still going to continue to make videos so someone could get to a point on something. Because I'm like you guys. I want to get the news. And wants to watch 2 hours to see what it is I wanted to talk about. But this is more like a family gathering. That's what makes it special. I try and do like... Sandra, I'll make you a moderator. And unlike other channels, I've got more moderators on this channel than anyone I've ever seen. And that's because I trust more people than other people. After all, we already been visited by 19 haters already. Yeah, Merry Xmas. It is. It's just a family gathering. So, hopefully, this one here, some of my videos I'll have a point, and then after I showed stuff I wanted to talk about, it was, when then we just questions and answers, try and answer some of your questions. Maybe we could, we could all join a Discord link too, and have a channel there as well. And we can actually talk to one another. Oh, Doreen. Yeah, we saw yours. Great footage, Doreen. That was great. Does anybody have any footage they want to catch? Or I will go to the comment section. I'm going to wait for the comments to come through. The Sun Halo. Alright. Let's go check out Diary. The Sun Halo. Wow. There's a... It won't let me click. That is really weird. You guys watch Marfoogle? That poor guy. He's having issues too, man. The more strong we shine for the truth, the more they mess with us. That's why we need your prayers and support. Whatever you can do to help. This is... Again, this channel is built upon a hard work of other subscribers that are out there catching this stuff as well. Huh. That's the refresh button. Something's really weird. I can't click on your name right now. Let's wait for this lag here. Okay, where was he at here? Miss M. Grimes, Merry Christmas. Okay. A long scroll past your footage. Let's see, Sonder V. I'll try and stay on point. And whatever you guys want to talk about next, I know I'm the host, right? YouTube is my family. Hey, Rocker Chick. How you doing, Rocker Chick? Natural Born Rebel. Okay, so I lost your link. Whoever wanted to have some good... If you got anything, put your name and say... You got it? It has been 2 hours already?
It's
Oh.
9:50.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just informed that we're approaching the 2 hour mark, so I'm going to wrap this up because I'm going to have upload issues if I get past 2 hours. Please take the footage out. Okay, there you go. We're going to check out... Dim Sum, Diamond in the Sky. I guess you want to watch these ones. Is it right? It's named What in the World? Okay. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. I think I saw this one. Let's play it.
Wow.
That is pretty strange. What do you think?
Very strange.
Well, we can see a chemtrail plane flying here into this X here, trying to hide this. Yeah, this is some good video here. The only thing I have is when we got glass in between it, this is great. But as far as like showing this on a main video is really hard because they're going to talk about glare and flare and all this other stuff. But I mean, people, the trolls will take advantage of your lack of knowledge about glare and flare. But I absolutely, this is the fact that we're seeing the X pattern right here on the glass is pretty. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely see these beams here. Is there a particular moment you wanted me to see in this? Let's see what you guys think on that. What we got? Mercy. Great Christmas special, Jeff. Well, that was the best part of my Christmas is right here.
Maybe do another one tomorrow night.
Tonight? Tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, after everyone does their presents in the morning and everything. If you know, if you go on and nobody's there, then no.
Oh yeah, Juliana Shaw is just talking about smart dust. Yeah, I had a lot of thoughts on that when I made a video about Tesla-phoresis, a technology where they can assemble large particles, nanoparticles, over a very large area. That they can shape this stuff. And I believe the smart dust is working with the nanoparticles and part of the Morgellons disease. This looks like a microchip. Imagine a microchip built right into the Morgellons disease, which assembles crystals inside your own body. And the best defense against it is magnetic fields. Strong magnetic fields against major arteries, which will disable that chip from broadcasting through the 5G network. I'm going to touch on the 5G network real quick because some people see strange things in the sky and blaming it on 5G. That is not 5G. I tell you why. Real simple. Because the 5G is like the 4G. Remember our phones? We have 5G. Once they turn it on, it stays on. So the effects of it, once it's on, is going to be permanent going forward. It's not something they turn off and on like a heart project. This thing, so it's going to go on and it's going to stay on. So if we see intermittent things strangely in the sky, you can't blame it on a 5G network. And the 5G is 100 times faster than the 4G, which was already too fast. I don't know why they have to such speeds. But definitely for communicating with the Mark the Beast technology, mind control, and all our junk that they're using with it. Yeah, I know. And they're also using smart dust to throw it all over everything so they can have bridges and devices and roads and everything it falls on to communicate with the 5G network. Yeah. Yep. Anyways, it's approaching 2 hours. Thank you everybody for watching, and we're doing a live stream tomorrow. I'll try and see what time. Sometime tomorrow. I'll post a video. I'll have to figure out what works for everybody's schedule. Everybody's got their Christmas things going on, you know. Be with your families. Don't have to watch my channel. Might be a total conflict of interest. Alright, Tales for Blue Lighting, thank you for showing up. Stephen Foster's, thanks for being here. Please thumb this video. And keep me posted if you see sightings in your sky. I will definitely get my drone ready to capture more of the objects if you've got a drone. And keep your eyes on the skies, and you will despise the lies. Alright, Merry Christmas, everyone. God bless you all. Thank you, Guitar Man, Tanis, Olson, Strawberry Skies. Thank you. Alright, good night, everyone.